Looking out a dirty old window. Oh, someone left some WD-40. Outside the city, traffic lights go rushing by. I sit here alone, and I wonder why. Friday night, everyone got the city on. I'm not leaving now, honey, not a chance. So, relentless coverage. That's it. They are the facts. That's just getting everything out, so I don't gotta hang around. I mean, I said my piece, said my things. You know, we will try. I mean, now we're at a point where we got to regroup a little bit. Some crates there, you know, come up with some ideas, you know, of topics and what we can say, what we can't, you know, what we can say, what we can't say. We know what we can say. I'm watching Laura Ingraham, and they had Diamond and Silk on there. I think that's how they say their names, Diamond and Silk. And it's like that. You know, that's how I felt a couple months ago. I'm like, you know, we're getting to this point here. I mean, the media and the internet and everything, like I said, all that stuff. I mean, what is it? We gotta know. We gotta know. I mean, I'll do whatever. You know, tell me what to say, but I gotta feel it. Like, you know, I gotta feel it. I feel there is something wrong with justice, but I don't think this is how we're gonna fix it. I certainly don't. I don't think. I think that would be disastrous if this how it turns out. Which I have no objections. I don't care. Just get it over with. Do what you gotta do. You know, there's things that I gotta do. Yes, you can make a mockery out of me. You can make fun of me. You can do whatever you want. You know, like I said, I'm the bad guy for saying anything like this, for just saying, like, you know, why is it like this? I mean, John F. Kennedy Jr., the Braves game, Yankees, he's sitting there, it's like watching the Yankees. During that same year, you know, he was in the audience, he was watching a game with Donald Trump. How come Donald Trump's not talking about this? You know, how come? Why? Well, why isn't he? You know, what's up with Sessions? You know, why? What is going on? That's all. We don't care if the answer comes to us. Like I said in the video number 2, I said, you know, I mean, maybe, who knows? We could be at a tipping point. We could be at a point where, you know, I mean, if it's true in what they say, everyone is really looking for this unity and peace and love and justice. Let's not forget about justice. Like I said in the opener, I mean, think about all the times in our lives, you know, where things happened and when we said this is not right. You know, go back when you were like a little kid. It's like, you know, you trip on a sidewalk. So, I want to sue or something. I don't know. Somebody does something, and you know, maybe, I don't know, throws your bike on the ground, you know, or anything. Just things. Can't think of them offhand right now because I'm trying to, like, kind of stay focused a little bit on the show. Again, there's no writers here or anything like that. You know, not like we're Don Lemon where we pin 3 guests against one. You know, especially the Anna Navarro and the Charles Blow. You know, this poor guy, he's sitting there, you know, explaining, you know, how this might not be the right way to do things, and they're saying, what do you mean? Again, it's relentless. He said, well, how come we don't go back to collusion? Now we're on here. Like, oh, we're something else. It's always going to be something. Like I said, the main thing here is to impeach him. There's nothing else here. Nothing else. And I'm just wondering what that's going to look like. You know, all the other things stay put. You know, with Comey and Mueller and all that kind of stuff, and Clinton and whatever. The things that they don't talk about. Things they don't talk about on The View, things they don't talk about on The Chew, things they don't talk about on Out Front, or this front, or that front, or Van Jones, or anything like that. I mean, anything. They can't. They don't. I don't know why. They just put fancy things in front of you, or like shiny little balls. They dangle like, I don't know, like these things. And you know, they just like say, you know, it's like Piper. I'm sorry, I just don't know how else to explain it. When it's that unfair. And it's that unfair. And I hope and I pray that there is a turning point. Because what is going to be the outcome? You know, you got David Hogg. You know, they're sending him to school. He's going to be working on the midterm elections. Okay, so we'll get it back. It was up to me, yes. Make it all Democrats. Make the Congress, make the Senate Democrats. Make the president Democrat. Put Hillary in there. She want anybody. Michelle back there. Put Oprah. All that. Ellen. RuPaul. Or everyone. I mean, we'd probably be a lot much happier. We would. Because we wouldn't be hearing all this crying and complaining. You know, everyone would be happy. Everyone would just go out and be doing their thing, you know. Just get on the internet, that's it. You see pictures of, of Hillary there, like, you know, giving talks about Syria. And whatever topic, and the wall. You know, we don't need the wall. She's taking care of Syria and Iraq, just like Obama did. Obama took care of, you know, all this stuff. Obama. It's always Obama. That's the blueprint. Or that's the thing. You know, it's like Obama. No one's better than Obama. And Hillary should have took the place, you know, took the torch. But this guy, for some reason, that he's uneducated, as Anna Navarro said. He talks like he's in 4th grade. He's dumb. He's a misogynist. He's a womanizer. He's racist. Doesn't like immigrants. He's just a terrible person. It's terrible. I don't know how anyone would even imagine or think that he could have did something. It's beyond me. Sailed away.